Hey everyone. So we are on week 4, which is May 11th through May 17th. First off, I just want you to know that every week we have some sort of virtual fun activity for you. Um, and this week I believe it's Matt Meyer, I'm sorry, Mr. Meyer, I should say. Mr. Meyer is going to be putting on a virtual Name That Tune. So that will be really fun. Through Google Meets. There will be a link that is provided on It's Learning like 10 minutes prior. If I can get that link, I will put it, I'll edit this and I'll put it in there as well. But if you want to attend that, it's on Thursday, I believe, at 7 o'clock. That should be kind of fun. Last week was a pet parade, which was kind of cool too. So, all right. Don't forget, on Monday, which technically is today for you, we have our Google Hangout from 2 to 2:30. Hope to see you there. Okay, so you have two parts, this week, and you are just adding on to your project. Like, we're just going to continue to add on to this all the way to the end. So it's really important to keep up with your slides. Every single week and not turn that in late. Otherwise, you're going to start getting behind on this. Okay. So the first part, what I want you to do is I want you to, and I've did this in all my other classes as well, is you are going to be watching a YouTube video on procrastination, and it's a TED Talk with Tim Urban, and he kind of takes you through what we go through in our mind when we procrastinate on things. And so you're going to be learning about a decision maker, the monkey, which is the dark playground, and then the panic monster. So it's really important that you are going to maybe take some notes on this, because it's really going to help you with adding on. Okay, so it's about a 14-minute video, but definitely take notes on this. Make sure you understand what he's talking about when he's talking about these three concepts, because you're going to use it through the second part. This week you are going to add on 7 different slides. Okay, 7 different slides. It won't take you too long, I don't think, in the end, after you take notes, but there are expectations. So first off, what I want you to do in the first slide that you're adding onto your project, so this could technically be slide 15 or whatever it is, I want you to title it. So I'm telling you what the titles are. What is procrastination? And I tell you what I want on this particular slide. So on this particular slide, I want you to look up the definition of procrastination. And then maybe right below it somewhere, you're going to, in your own words, describe what does procrastination mean to you. And then maybe over to the left or somewhere on that page, I want you to put a picture. All these slides should have a picture on them, by the way, but it obviously the picture kind of relates to whatever your slide is talking about. So maybe you want to have a picture of the word procrastination. Maybe you want to have a word or a picture of a dictionary, something on the lines of that. Okay, the second one, this is an easy one. I'm pretty much telling you what to put on it. This is just the TED Talk actual, you're inserting the video of Tim Urban, okay? And I tell you how to do this. So if you don't know how to actually insert a YouTube video on your Google Slides, this is how you do it. Just follow the directions right here, and it's pretty easy. And then I want you to make a caption, and the caption should say like TED Talk, Tim Urban, and then underneath that, maybe Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator. That's the title of the YouTube video. Okay, so that one's a very easy, so really it's like 6 slides, I guess, because I'm telling you what to put on that second slide. The third slide is talking about the decision maker. Okay, so on this particular one, tell me what the decision maker is, and then actually for slides 3, 4, and 5, you're pretty much explaining. This one is explaining the dark monkey and the monkey in the dark playground. This one's explaining what the panic monster is, and this one is oh, I missed one. The decision maker, the monkey, and the panic monster. So those 3 slides, every single slide, you are describing that. What is that particular thing? If it helps you to describe it through giving an example, you can do that. If you can't really say it in words, but it will help you possibly if you have an example. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to provide a picture of that. You can look up under Google Images um, these pictures because there are pictures in the video that describe the decision maker, the monkey, um, and the panic monster. You can actually look these up, and that's totally fine if you want to use them for your slides. So to bring it back to life, you can do that. Okay, so the sixth slide, I want you, this is where your personal, like a personal example of when, or story, when you have procrastinated on something. So I want you to tell me about that. How did, when that panic monster set in, how were your emotions? Um, Explain, like, how do you think, like, procrastinating is going to hurt you, like, getting to your dream goal, like your the career that you've chosen. So again, we're relating this all back to our what we want to do in life, our big kind of main goal. And again, I know this could change down the road, but for right now, you have picked a certain career that you want to go into. So we always are going to somehow relate it back to that. So how could this repeated behavior like affect you getting there? Um, so kind of elaborating on your career choice. And then the last slide of what I want you to do is I want you to tell me, like, in the future, like how you're planning on not becoming a procrastinator. So give me like 3 key ideas you're going to do for this, and then obviously a picture that will relate to this slide. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me this week. All right, there you go.